Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kwanzu Immaculate and it's a new week, so new market analysis. And guys, I'll admit, so much uncertainty, so much panic because of tariffs. But if you know, these are times that make Forex millionaires. These are times when people make the most out of the market. So just learn to follow liquidity, learn to trade with proper risk in mind, and you can profit from the panic. So let's go see what you can expect this week. Let's go see what to look out for. However, it's with everything that is going on, just stay cautious in the market. And
Hi guys, welcome into my chats. I hope you had a good week. Let's see what we can look out for. Let's see what to anticipate. Let's see what clues these charts give us today. Because in forex trading, we don't predict the market, we just follow clues. Okay, kind of just push probabilities in our favor. So I'll begin with the Euro USD. So on the monthly, we are back into a range. Let me just go on the weekly. Oh, for clarity. Now we had this double bottom right here. And guys, I was so hell-bent on looking for bears in the USD that I missed the break and reset of the double bottom on the weekly. And patterns on higher time frames are so significant that I was busy getting attached to the market that I missed this whole move right here. Right? So we had a double bottom, we broke, retested, and all the way. This candle is so big. I don't know that the last time we saw such a big candle. November 2022. My goodness, it is so huge. If you caught that, well, pretty much sure you made a lot. So I was supposed to enter this market right here. See? And I missed that. And right now, what I'm gonna do is just wait. According to my strategy, I have to wait for a significant pullback. I'm anticipating we pull back into this trend line for a third touch that's gonna push us all the way to the base of the range. Yeah, because you see, we are back in a range, and this thing is, it's called a capsule. A capsule is a previous area of range. So when the market pulls back into a capsule, it most likely, not must, but most likely pulls all the way up to the other side, rather to the other base of the range. In this case, being this side. Okay. But also know this is a weekly fib. Okay, this is a 0.618 fib level area. So we're not clearly safe off of it. So we can pretty much turn all the way back bearish. But for me, I have to see some significant pullback. Otherwise, I'm just gonna miss the whole move and wait and and stay wishing. Very, very. Okay, so let's look at GBP USD. GBP USD. Okay, now on the month, yeah, we pretty much have had a nasty range since when 2016. Now we're in it, get stuck back, we get out a little bit and then back. Okay, this was pretty much trending. Let's just say we stuck at this between the 0 point what, the 1.30 area and 1.20 area has been pretty stubborn for this pair. So this is also a weekly fib for the GU, but we've pretty much broken the black line right here. So I'm anticipating we are still bullish, very much bullish, by the way. See that candlestick, very much bullish. But for me, I have to wait for a significant pullback, at least to this trend line for a third touch. See, 1 second, we need a third touch so that can push us all the way now back to all the way up to 1.3400 area, right? Yeah, I think that's it for the GU. And we also still in the fib area, but they haven't really cleared the 0.618 area, so it can pretty much pull this whole market down. Yeah, always have a however. However, we can this area can pull us all the way down. We break this counter line and we can lead all the way down. But given the close we have here, we are still bullish. But I have to wait for a significant pullback, at least at the third touch of that trend line that's gonna push us all the way up. Right? And remember, just because the line has been broken doesn't mean it's valid. I've seen markets cook and go all the way to the opposite side. So always have a however, because this market can show you which engage. Okay, so let's look at the Audi USD. You see now that there's trouble on Audi USD because you have a weekly double bottom, and this is pretty much a higher low. Yeah, it's pretty much a higher low. If we can manage to pull back into this level, we'll officially be back in a capsule and we will have to go all the way back to 0.168 area. However, we are still below this level. So if this can hold, because it has pretty much held through here and here, if this can hold, we will still be bearish, right? So these two levels will decide where we are heading next to with the Australian dollar. Okay? I think that's it for the Australian dollar. I think this will be a short video because I'm not gonna say so much about the pairs. So I don't keep repeating myself. Something like that. Let us look at the US, the Swiss franc. I trade this pair, but I don't think I've ever analyzed it because we have a lot of financial instruments in the market. You can't really analyze all of them in one video. So I've never analyzed the Swiss, but I trade it. I captured this whole move. And the good thing about my strategy is I just use one strategy to analyze across all markets, whether it's commodity, futures, or currencies, literally just one strategy, and I trade across all of them. Okay, I don't get to stick with one thing, like the euro, the gold. Whatever aligns with my strategy, I trade. Yes, when the euro is not playing nice, or when the gold is chaotic, I just look for something that aligns to my strategy. So I don't have to stress about trading something that pretty much doesn't want to behave. So on the weekly, let's go for the weekly for clarity. We broke this level, retested. We came to my black line right here, reacted, went all the way back up before having this massive fall over here. And you also need to realize that the Swiss, gold, JPY, I think also silver, these are safe havens. So when the dollar is pretty much in panic, the Swiss, the JPY, and gold pretty much tend to move rapidly. Okay. So this level here will determine where we go next. Yeah. I'm anticipating we're still bearish. But as you can see, we are kind of bouncing off this level, pretty much maybe for a temporary bullish before you can head for more buys, more sells. I mean, yeah. So we wait. This level is going to tell us what happens. We can either bounce off all the way or we'll break it, hold and bleed all the way to the 0.84,000 area. Yeah. So at the moment, I'm out of this trade already because this is an important level. This market can go all the way. I think we're gonna push all the way to this area before we can see more bears. However, we wait. Whatever happens here will determine where we go next. And that is it. In case someone asked me about a Telegram group, I don't have a Telegram group because I think Telegrams work best for those mentors who give signals. I don't give signals. I teach you to trade the way I do, to see what I see and find the trades that I find. Yeah, so Telegram group, haven't thought much about it. Yeah. And I don't get the whole idea of signals. Why would you buy a mentorship into a mentorship or buy a course just to depend on signals? Because if I'm gonna buy something, you're gonna teach me exactly what you do. Does it work for you? Signals? You pay for a mentorship and then wait for signals? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Right. Let's see what's next. Let's look at US 30. Uh, we are right here. I said that we're gonna come all the way to this level, and we did. I'm starting to feel like a magician. You guys are sleeping on me. Give me my flowers. Yeah, and we are pretty much heavily bouncing off of it. So this level is going to determine what happens next to the door. Yeah, so for me, we're either going to break this level and bleed all the way to this trend line, or we can break this trend line and go all the way bullish, right? So those two levels will determine where we head next. Then that's it for US 30. I don't have much to say exactly. If you need the details of how I do my whole analysis, plus trade executions, finding your trades, placing your trades, managing your trades, adding on to your trades and taking profits, you can reach out. I teach my strategy for $100 for someone who already knows the basics of the markets. So we go straight to the strategy, right? But if you are new to the market, where you have to start from the beginning, then it's $200. I'll leave my number in the description box. And I don't give signals. I don't sell signals and I don't give signals because I believe in teaching my students to do exactly what I do, not to depend on me for signals. So what if your mentor wakes up sick someday and they can't look at the chart? But you stay stuck. Let's look at oil. Hey guys, oil have had massive movement. I remember the first time I analyzed oil, we were here, and I said first level target here, second level target right there. Why is it so big? Let's go to the D and see. Yeah, I remember we were right here, and I said if we can successfully hold, we are going all the way to the 66. I said 67 area, right? And we did, guys, we did. That is money. If you listen to my analysis, you need money. And guys, subscribe and like, comment. I'm open to criticism, constructive criticism, not the other nonsense. But we're pretty much here on oil, and when you go on the month, you realize we've been in a massive range for a while. Oh, why does the time making so chaotic? We've been in this range for a while. Yeah, the one that started 2022 December. We've tried breaking out of it, but no, we came all the way back in and we've been stuck uh this whole time. So this level and this level are gonna determine what happens next to oil. But in the immediate time, yeah, we have this level and this one right here. Okay. Uh, if we can break this area and hold, we are going all the way to 40. Yeah, to 40 watts per barrel. Okay. But see, think something like oil, we have economy that pretty much depend on oil. So when you see prices falling deeper and deeper, I think, for empathetic people like myself, someone somewhere is suffering. So I hope we push all the way up. The people whose livelihood depend on oil. And as much as retail traders, we profit whether it's booming or collapsing. Sometimes we pray for the best for others, right? Yeah, so those two levels, this and this for me, let me show you what I'm looking at for in order to trade oil. This level and this trend line is going to tell what I take next on oil. If we can break this trend line, then we can buy all the way up. First level target 72 per barrel. But if we fail and we break below this area, then you're gonna go all the way to 40 per barrel. And guys, remember to always have a however when you're when you're doing your technical analysis. Yeah, don't ever give a side 100%. Because this markets can disappoint you hard. Now, let's look at NASDAQ and NASDAQ. I don't know why I call it NASDAQ. NASDAQ and S&P 500. Not much to say, guys. You know, looking at a weekly, this level is pretty holding the life of NASDAQ. If we can break it, this level and this trend line are the life of NASDAQ. We can either bounce off of it and go all the way up, or we can break it and blade all the way down. Firstly, what I get right here. There. If you break this line, we're coming all the way here. And then if you break this, we go further. But uh, this trend line is pretty much holding this. Say, we have some massive rejection right here, which means there is a high possibility of going all the way bullish. But this level will determine what happens next. Same thing to S&P 500. See, this level is pretty much holding the life of S&P 500. Again, whatever happens here will determine what happens next. I think that's what else have I not looked at? And guys, these are my opinions of the market. This is how I analyze the markets when I trade. This is not a financial advice. When you trade, please trade with proper risk management in mind. Yeah, just like any other trader, I'm wrong. I'm wrong sometimes, if not most times. Mm, I didn't want to look at BTC, but let's see. Bitcoin. What did I say about Bitcoin balance analysis? I said if the moment you see such massive profit taking, price usually comes down back, in that area, and we did. You kids are sleeping on me. And we did. Now what's happening next? Now remember, this area is a weekly fib. This is a 0.618 fib level, this area. So I'm pretty much on the day, I'm pretty much anticipating this to be a double bottom. And if it is, then we can, and if it is, and it holds, then we can pull all the way bullish. Yeah. And if that happens, we're going to have some, you know, massive long-term bullish profits. However, you hear? However, always have a however. However, if this fib level on the weekly fib level can't hold, then ladies and gentlemen, see this level. See the 60,000 level will be our next. However, I don't think that will happen. I'm pretty much 70% bullish and the other 30 for bears. Yeah, but never say never. Never say never. So the day to day will determine what we are looking at. I'm anticipating this to be a double bottom. Yeah, and when you see a double bottom, you know what that means, right? So I'll wait for the close of the day. You're pretty much pulling back. Again, never say never. This market, you don't use the word never, ever. Gold, gold. Guys, let me tell you something I learned for the 110th time. Okay? There is no place for FOMO in this market. Last week, gold was buying massively. And, according to my strategy, I don't pick bottoms, I don't pick tops. If I miss my entry, I have to wait for a significant pullback. But because we are having some massive, bullish momentums, I just decided to pick a top. And guess what? No sooner, what do we say? Yeah? No sooner did I, as soon as I got in, the market just came all the way to my ESA, took it and ran away with it. I am happy today. But anyway, last analysis is saying God is gonna pull back into this area, right? But you can see this level, dangerous. This level is very dangerous. This level right here, it has held this market despite the bullish momentum we've had last week. This level has held this market 1, 2, 3, 4 days, literally the whole of last week, right? We've held this market very, very strongly. So, so approach gold cautiously because this guy can come for your account very fast, very fast. So at the moment, I have no bias on gold. What I know is if we can successfully cross this level and hold, then we might have a run for 3,000, for the 3,000 mark. However, if it doesn't, it will come all the way to what? To 2,860 or the 288, right here, 2,860 area, and possibly even down. But today I have no bias. Personally, I'll just watch and see what happens on Monday. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Did I forget something? Yes, I think that's it for today, guys. I don't know why I'm excited today. Maybe the week's gonna be nice. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to subscribe and like and comment and hit the bell so you don't get to miss this analysis. You know, it's you never know. You never know, right? So that's it, guys. I'll leave my number in the description, and you can reach out for classes, for questions. Uh, Now for ideas, for thoughts, but really it's just for classes. A pay for thoughts. Thank you so much, guys.